Hey everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Samir Aziz from Warrior Architecture. I help men in the first decade of their careers achieve greatness and fulfillment in their life, relationships, and business. Today's topic is about how to access and get to our purpose and our passion in a guaranteed way. So you might be thinking, guaranteed? That sounds like a lot of bullshit, but I'll show you very soon why that's not the case. Getting to our passion and purpose is all about three things. The first is it's about experimenting and actually being in the game. You can take the analogy of all of us, you, myself, we're all kind of a boat docked in a harbor. And when we actually make the journey to try to encounter our passion and purpose, that is us taking our boat and moving it into the water. So the first step is that we need to be in the water. We need to feel the wind. We need to feel the tides. We need to get a sense of the new environments that are around us that are going to help point us in different directions. Now, if we're not experimenting, we're just spending time at home, how are we really going to have a sense for what we like and what we don't like? So first, experiment. Then the second piece is chase what gives you energy. And this is fundamental because every day we're experiencing tides that send us in different directions. And we need to follow what is actively giving us energy. An analogy that I love to think about is the following. I was spending time in nature, and one thing that is really apparent to me is that every single plant has a different set of initial starting conditions. Just like you or myself, a seed is the only seed that exists in that single location. The sun affects it differently. The shade affects it differently because it's surrounded by all these different other plants, the way it soaks up nutrients from the ground. So its purpose is to follow that energy. And when it does that, it sets its roots in a certain way that can only be its own, that can only be unique to that plant. It decides to lay out its leaves in a certain way that is only unique to it. If it decided to approach life in the same way as all the other plants, it risks the chance of wilting or even dying. At the end of the day, we have two choices in life. We either can grow or we can die. There is nothing in between. So make sure that you are chasing something that's giving you energy. And then the third piece is asking why. Why is it that this thing that I'm experiencing, that I'm enjoying, is giving me energy? It might be that, you really enjoy planning things, organizing group events for friends, or you enjoy having new ideas and being really creative and using a different hemisphere of your brain. Be cognizant of why you're interested in those things, because ultimately it isn't the superficial resemblances that are necessarily going to indicate to you whether you're on the right path or not. We really want to be present to what is giving us that energy and why. So these are the three things that are guaranteed to help you get moving in the right direction. Additionally, I have a gift for you. We can be a boat in the water without clarity necessarily about what our final destination is, and we can still uncover our passions. But a much simpler way for us to get there is to actually go through the process of defining the things that we like, that we enjoy, that drive us, the things that we want to contribute to. And when I was making the transition from my career into becoming a coach, this is one of the things that I really struggled with. I spent hundreds of hours in my first 3 months researching all there was on purpose-driven programs, and with the particular intent of trying to find something that I could really apply. And to be honest, after looking at over 100 different things, there were about 3 or 4 that I found that were really useful. I took these 3 or 4 components and then built it into my own structure. You can access the guided program I've built by going to warriorarchitecture.com/purpose. Or in the notes below this video, you'll also see a link. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. I put a lot of these videos up every week, and I look forward to hearing and engaging more. Also, if you have any questions around accessing your purpose or any questions about the topics that you encountered today, please leave them in the comments and I'll be sure to answer them. See you soon.